Hey, it's your host ATC, coming with our first movie review. Let's get straight into it. Soon as we get started with the movie, we already see where Venom is putting Eddie Brock in check. And, but at the same time, Eddie Brock got mind control over Venom. When Venom leave, he gonna be talking again. But Venom wants to feed and eat these brains, and Eddie not having it. He just like telling him, chill, man, you need to eat these other little animals and little chickens and stuff, and Venom ain't trying to hear it. So they end up running into Miss Chin, which, as I'm about to say, she was talking reckless. She better chill before Venom be done snapped and, hey, hurry up, you know what I'm saying? Be done took her ass out. Later on, we find out that Ann's actually getting married, which sends my boy Eddie to a heartbreak. He in his feelings and all this stuff, man. But at the same time, the world goes on. We got to keep on pushing. So him and Venom end up taking a case, which leads him to Cassidy. And him and Cassidy chopping it up. They get to talking. But then Cassidy, all of a sudden, man, he getting hungry. He started looking at Eddie Brock's hand and thinking sandwich. So he gone over there and bite that thing. But after he bite that arm, he started noticing that Eddie actually is not just Eddie. Eddie got a little something else behind him, which is Venom. And this ends up creating a symbiote, which ends up turning into be Carnage. So while Cassidy and Carnage are over here busting out of prisons on a rampage, picking up Cassidy's main thing, Shriek, Eddie and Venom over here trying to figure out the fusion dance. Should we fuse? No. Should we fuse? No. Should we fuse? Yeah. So they figure out, man, we better as a duo. You know what I'm saying? Two heads is better than one. Let's get to it. Which leads me to my next point, the point we've all been waiting for. Venom versus Carnage. Now, I'm not going to say this fight was super good. I'm not just going to say it's like, I'm just going crazy about it. But what I will say is, as a Marvel fan and after seeing the Carnage in video games and reading comics and different things like that, I will say it was a fight worth seeing. Now, while Carnage and Venom are going head to head, we actually get to see the detective and Shriek, which we learned earlier in the film. The detective actually shot Shriek, which she out for blood. She back for revenge. Did the detective like Donzo did Shishri and snatched the eye up out of there. But with all this commotion going on, Shriek decides to hit her C-note and disrupt the symbiotes, which brings Brock and Cassidy on their Tekken 6. They got to punch it out. You know what I'm saying? By the way, did I mention Shriek ended up hitting her last high note because Carnage offed her ass right after. But all said and forevermore for Carnage, because Venom got that get back, got that final fatality, and ate that man head like Gollum did that fish in Lord of the Rings. 1 out of 10, I give this movie a solid 7.5. I definitely enjoyed it.